We're kicking it off with a juicy same game parlay or multi. And if that sounds interesting to you, let's get into it.
Y'all motherfuckers when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Hi everyone. Today on top of the NBA player props we share, I'll be sharing a same game parlay or multi depending on where you're from. I actually play this every single day and it's been quite a profitable exercise for me. So I'll be sharing that same game parlay / multi with you all, as well as 2 NBA player props. Now, if you normally play 1 unit on each NBA player prop, I'd encourage you to play a quarter of a unit on the same game parlay, or even a bonus bet if you have one. So we'll get straight into the juicy stuff for ya. We're looking at the Boston Celtics versus Charlotte Hornets. Now, that particular game has quite a few legs that I like, so I've put them all together for you. In Australia, you'll see odds at $10.75, or for those in the US, you'll be looking at plus 975 odds. Looking at the Celtics money line against the Hornets, the Celtics have won 7 straight games, and the Hornets have now lost 4 in a row. Jason Tatum for 25 points. He averages 32 points per game in his last 10 games without Jaylen Brown. Scored 30 plus in the previous game against the Hornets. Marcus Smart for 10 points or more. He's averaging 15 points per game in his last 5 games against the Hornets, who allow a lot of points to point guards. LaMelo Ball for 20 plus. Look, he's covered this line in every single home game for the Hornets this season. Terry Rozier for 15 points. He's covered this in 16 of 18 home games. Kelly Oubre is still out of the lineup, so Terry's got to be their second scoring option. We're taking Robert Williams for 10 rebounds. This is the highest value leg within this whole multi. He's fresh off a 12 rebound performance against the Hornets. He's had 10 plus rebounds in his last 3 games against the Hornets. We're looking at Plumlee for 10 rebounds. He's covered this line in 3 straight games against the Celtics. He's averaging 14 rebounds per game in that span. And our very last leg, we're taking Marcus Smart for 8 assists. The Hornets allow the 6th most assists in the league to point guards. Earlier this season, Smart lit up the Hornets with 15 assists against them in a single game. So we're looking at all those legs together. You're looking at $10.75 odds, or plus 97 for those in the US. Play a quarter of what you would normally play on one of the NBA props. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Getting into our 2 single bets that we have, our player props. Our very first one, it's Robert Williams, baby. So I've been itching to get on his prop since his return from injury. He's now back in the starting lineup. He's playing close to 30 minutes per game. Fresh off that 12 rebound performance against the Hornets, covered this in 3 of his last 4 against them. The Hornets also allow the most rebounds to opposing centers in the league. So get on the Time Lord to get those boards today. And the second prop that I like, that's currently out, is for Julius Randle to get over 11.5 rebounds. Now, his rebounding form cannot be dismissed. He's averaging 14.5 rebounds in his last 10 games. He's covered this line in 8 of those 10 games. He's covered it twice in his last 4 games against the Raptors. He did pull 11 rebounds in their most recent matchup. In their last 7 games, the Raptors also give it the 2nd most rebounds in the league to power forwards. Pascal Siakam is still playing center, so you'll find Randle will most likely be matching up with Scotty Barnes, who doesn't stretch the floor all that much. So really liking Julius Randle here to cover that rebound line. They're the only 2 that I've got for now, but there are a few leans that I have for tomorrow. Just waiting for markets to become available. I really like Lauri Markkanen's points and even his 3-pointers made. In the Lakers versus the Rockets game, my boy Westbrook, he just got a triple-double today. Looking at his PRAs, we know that Houston struggles against point guards. Kevin Porter Jr. may not even play. So it all points to Russell Westbrook to have a good game. Within the Grizzlies game, I'm hoping that Rudy Gobert is out because I want to get on Naz Reid points and rebounds. Whenever he starts, his lines are a lot low compared to what he actually delivers on. So really looking at him to have a big game. And the last one, I want to look at Kristaps Porzingis, his points, rebounds, and assists. The Warriors in town against the Washington Wizards. The Warriors struggle on the road. They struggle against opposing bigs. Vucevic lit them up for 40-something points today. So the Warriors are also on a back-to-back. Porzingis has a really strong PRA of 38 and 37. So they're the two games he's played against the Warriors in a Washington Wizards uniform, and he's been very strong in them. So those are some of the leans that I have for tomorrow. If you did like the video, give us a like. If you want to sub, please do. We're chasing 1,000 subscribers by the time the NBA playoffs come around. If you have any feedback of anything you'd like to see within these videos, just leave them in the comment section for me, and I'll sure be looking into that, and I'll reply, and I'll look to make those changes. I'm all about the community, baby. But look, everybody gamble responsibly, do the right thing, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Y'all motherfuckers, when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.